This is the Roulette Master, and I just received an incredible roulette system from one of my subscribers, LAC515, who's also the creator of the Dr. Pepper roulette system, which I know a lot of you really love. And he wants his system, which is called Cloud 9, to go up against Roulette Mastery. Each one's going to get 15 minutes to see which one can make the most money in that 15 minutes. And Roulette Mastery is going to go up first. I'm going to show you everything you need to know with both systems so you can make money in the casino. Here we go. So let's place the bets first. And with Roulette Mastery, we're going to have 10 and 10 on these two corners. That's the 17-21 and the 13-17. And then we're going to have 10 on the second column, $30 total bet, $2,000 bankroll. Remember, you can always use $200 bankroll with dollar units. But let's go ahead and get started. I set the timer for 15 minutes, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that is a 16 red. Okay, so we started out with a $60 win. That's fantastic. Let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. All right, let's see what we get. And it is a 25 red. That is a loss. So with this system, when you lose, you're going to go up 2 units. So let's do that. Now we have $30 on each, 90 total. And let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 36 red. And that's a loss. So we're going to go ahead and increase by 2 units again. This is why we have a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units. Or you could have $200 bankroll for dollar units. And we have a $150 total bet now. And let's spin. Here we go. That is a 5 red. And that is a break even. And that's what happens with this one when you hit a second column, but it's not one of those numbers. So we have a $150 bet still, and let's spin, then we'll check our balance. That's a 31 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we're minus 210. We started out kind of slow. With each loss, we're going to increase by 2 units. So let's do that. And now we have $70 on each, and let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 30 red. Okay, and that's a loss. So now we're minus 420. So we're going to add 2 to each again. Oh, let's get that bet right. Now they're going to have 90 on each. And I can't wait to share with you this new roulette system by LAC515, Cloud 9. You're going to absolutely love it. But these, I can't wait to see how both these systems do. And that's a break even, so we just rebet and spin. We're still at that same level. If we win, if we don't win on that, and break even, we just bet again. And that's a 16. And that's a $540 win. Look at that. We're up 120 now. So when that happens, we go back to the original $30 bet. And here we go. And that really paid off. We're up 120. Obviously, the best number is 17. Hopefully, we'll get one of those today as well. And we're 2 minutes and 40 seconds in out of 15. Here we go. That's a 0. So that's a loss. We are going to increase by 2 units again. All right, let's go ahead and spin at 90. And one thing you'll notice with this new one from LAC515, it has more numbers covered than this one. And that's going to be something I think you're really going to like. But let's see how this one does as well. This is let's add our 2 units in here. Now we're at 50 each. And both systems can make you a lot of money, though, if you're patient and you have a good bankroll. And that's a 33 black. And that's another loss. So you can see we're minus 150 right now. We're going to add 2 units to each. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. We're 3 minutes, 32 seconds in the first 15. That's a 12 red. And that's a loss. So we are minus 360, but we have a $2,000 bankroll, so we're okay. We're just going to add 2 units to each. And let's spin. Here we go. All right. That's a 22 black. Okay, and that's another loss. So we're actually minus 630, but as long as we get one before we lose our $2,000 bankroll, we'll be just fine. But let's go ahead. Now we have 110 on each. Let's spin and see what we get here. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get that 17, and man, we'll be doing good then. That's 26 black. And when you hit the second column and you don't hit one of those numbers, it just breaks even, and you spin again and repeat. Here we go. And that's a 0, so that's definitely a loss. We're going to increase again. And you can see that put us down a little ways. Let's go ahead and increase by 2 units again. And make sure you stick around for LAC 515's new Cloud 9 system. You're going to absolutely love it. So don't go anywhere, and let's see if we can make a comeback here. That's a $780 win there. Look at that, guys. We're not in session profit, so we need to repeat that bet. But that was a big one there. There we go. That's a 20 black. And that's a $1,170 win. We're up $990 now. That is incredible. Wow. Okay. So you can see that's one of the biggest hits, and wow, that was just fantastic. So let's go back to our $30 bet now. Okay, we're going to start back over again. We're up $990. Wow, that just came out of nowhere. And that's what this system can do once you hit those good numbers that are covered. That's incredible. We are 5 minutes, 45 seconds in now. And that's a break even, so we just keep the bet the same and spin. And here we go. That's a 35 black. It's another break even because we hit the column, but we did not hit one of the numbers that was covered. So let's just spin again. And here we go. That's a 10 black. And that's a loss, so we're going to check our balance. We're up 960. We're going to increase by 2 units. So it's always important to remember where your session profit levels are. So always check your balance as often as you can. And that's a 26 black. That's another break even because we hit the column, but not one of the numbers covered. So we just rebet and keep the bets the same. Here we go. We're 6 minutes, 40 seconds in out of 15. That's a 1 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we're going to increase by 2 again. And we're up 870 still. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 18 red. That's a $300 win. Look at that one. We're up $1,170 now. That's incredible. Now we're going to go back to the original 30. And you can see we won on that 18 there. So obviously still the best one is the 17. Let's see if we can hit that one eventually here. But man, we're doing fantastic. Thank goodness we had the bankroll that we had and patience. So that's a 4 black. That's a loss. Let's check our balance. We're up $1,140. Let's increase by 2 units. And spin. Here we go. And we're 7 minutes, 45 seconds in now. That's 11 black. That's a break even. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. And that's a 6 black. All right, we lost that one, so we're going to increase by 2 units again. Okay, now we have a 150 total bet, and let's spin. Here we go. That is a 27 red. And let's go ahead and increase by 2 again. Now we have 70 on each. Let's go ahead and spin. And I'm actually on vacation right now in Pennsylvania, and I'm heading to New York City tomorrow. So here we go. Let's increase by 2 again. So I'm actually operating out of a hotel room right now. It's a 270 total bet after we increased by those 2 units. That's a 17. Look at that, guys. $1,620 win. Now we're up $2,310. So if you do hit that number 17, you can see what can happen. It's incredible. And that's a big payoff. And now we're going to have a $30 total bet again and start again. We're at 9 minutes and 13 seconds in out of 15. Wow, that was just incredible. That's a 33 black. And let's increase by 2 units again. And you might say, well, hey, there's only like 7 numbers covered there, but that's not really the case because make sure these are right first. Okay, 30 on each, 90 total, because you also have all the numbers that break even, which is 12 numbers on the second column. So even though that's the only numbers that win, if you hit one of those other 12, it makes it so you don't lose, which is also very important when you're playing. That was a break even, so let's spin again at the same amount. Not losing is a good thing as well. And that's a 25 red. That's a loss, and we're at $2,190. I'm actually staying at the Valley Forge Resort in near Philadelphia tonight, or today, and let's go ahead and spin again. I just increased by 2 units. There's actually a Topgolf right next to this place, which we just went to, which was fantastic. And I love Topgolf. Okay, let's increase by 2 again. And now we have 70 on each, 210 total. And here we go. That's a 14 red. That's a $630 win. We're up $2,670 now. That is just amazing. Wow. Okay, back to the original $30 bet again. We're 11 minutes in out of 15. This has just been incredible. And there's a 2 black, so we know that's break even because we didn't hit one of the numbers, but we hit the second column. And let's just spin again, and we'll check our balance again after this. But what a fantastic start to this challenge. And that's a loss. That's a 00. So we're going to increase by 2 units again. And we have a $90 total bet now. Here we go, 11.5 minutes in. That's a 22 black. That's a loss. We will increase by 2 units again. Okay, now we have a 150 total bet, 50 on each. Here we go. And 12 minutes in now, that's a 19 red. That's another loss, so we will increase by 2 again. Again, this one is called Roulette Mastery. And coming up is going to be Cloud 9 from LAC 515, the person that came up with the Dr. Pepper roulette system, which is fantastic. We lost that one. Let's go ahead and increase by 2 again. And we have a 270 total bet now. We're 12.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 20 black. That's a good one, guys. $810 win. We're up $3,210 now. Wow. I tell you what, bankroll and patience is huge with this. Let's go ahead and spin. And boy, when you hit one of those numbers, it sure pays off. And look at that. That's a 20 again. That's a $90 win. We'll sure take that. And we're up $3,300 now. And let's spin again. Wow. That's we're 13 minutes in now out of 15. 2 minutes left in the first part of this challenge. That's a 12 red. So we will increase by 2 units. And spin. Here we go. And let's see what we get here. That's a 27 red. That's a loss, so we'll increase by 2 units. All right, and let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 32 red. Okay, that's a break even. We'll just rebet and spin again. And almost 14 minutes in, just over a minute left in this first part of the challenge. That's a 15 black. That is a loss. We'll check our balance. We're at $3,030 of profit. Let's increase by 2 units. All right, let's spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 36 red. And that's a loss, so we're now up $2,820. It's increased by 2. And here we go, 270 total bet. Let's see what we get here. That's a 30 red. And that is a loss. So now we're up 2,550. Let's increase by 2 units. And here we go, 330 total bet. This is why you need the bankroll and the patience. And that's a 22 black. And that's another loss. So we've dropped back to 2,220. Let's increase by 2 units again. And we have a 390 total bet now. And actually, we just ran out of time. I just noticed that. This is our last spin. That's an 8 black. And that's a break even. So after 15 minutes, the Roulette Mastery System won $2,220, and that was really exciting. Now I can't wait for Cloud9 Roulette System by LAC515, the creator of the Dr. Pepper Roulette System. And here we go. All right, it's time for Cloud9, the new roulette system by LAC515. I can't wait to share with you. Once I get the bets placed, we'll start the timer for 15 minutes. And here we go. Let's place the bets. We're going to have a $10 bet on the 2 to 6 corner, a $10 bet on the 4 to 8 corner, and then we're going to have a $10 bet on the 26 to 30 corner, and a $10 bet on the 28 to 32 corner, as well as the 13-17 and the 17-21. Then we're going to have a $30 bet on second column. Okay. Timer set for 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and start. I can't wait to see how much this makes in 15 minutes and see how this one does. So that's a 14 red. $90 win to start. I like that. And here we go again. Let's rebet and spin. You might notice there were a few spins between those. I'm actually on vacation at the Valley Forge Resort in Pennsylvania, and room service walked in while I was doing the video, so I had to stop that one. And we're actually going to New York City in the morning, and my son's really excited about going there. Let's go ahead and spin again, because if you break even with this one, you just respin. I'm going to go over what makes you break even with this one. And there's another one. So let's just go over that right now. So if you hit anything in the first or third column that is covered, you break even. If you hit anything in the second column that's not covered, you break even. So let's go ahead and spin again at 90. I'll go over that more as we go through here, and I can't wait to see how this one does. And we're just over a minute in out of 15 minutes. And that is another $90 win. We're back. Well, we lost one. There were 90 profit total right now. Let's go ahead and spin again, and let's see what we get. There's 9 numbers. This is called Cloud9. There's 9 numbers in the second column that have huge wins, and we just lost with the 0 there. We do have a $2,000 bankroll with this one, but you can also use a $200 bankroll with dollar units, and with this one, it wouldn't even hurt to have an extra 100, like 300, or an extra 1,000 with 3,000, just to be safe. But let's go ahead and spin again. It never hurts to have too much bankroll. So we need to increase on that after we lost that one. Let me go over how that works. So unlike the other system that we just did and Roulette Mastery, this one goes up the same amount as what the original bet is. So when you lose, the 30 goes to 60 and the 10s go to 20. And the great thing about this one is it's always the same. So the corners always go up 10 when you lose, and then the column always goes up 30. So we have a 180 total bet now, and let's spin. We're 2 minutes 20 seconds in. That's a 35 black. Okay, that's a break even. That won't hurt us any. We're still all even. Let's see if we can hit one of those 9 numbers. And you might think, well, there's only 9 numbers covered, but you have to realize too, and my goodness, there's a 0. That's not good for anybody. We're minus 180 now, and we need to increase those 30 on the column, and remember a 10 on the corners. Okay, so now we have a 270 total bet. But what I was trying to get at was, just because there's only 9 numbers that have big wins, there's actually 21 numbers that don't lose. So that's something you definitely want to think about, is not losing is always good in roulette as well. And here we go. So there's a lot of numbers that don't lose, and that's important. And that's a 23 red. That's a break even again. That's fine. We're just waiting for one of those good numbers to hit. So let's respin. And here we go. It's a 7 red. So you might even notice that the video might look a little bit different just because I'm in my hotel room, not in my studio at home. And but it's fun to be on vacation, and hopefully we'll have a really good week. So let's go ahead and increase again. Again, the column goes up by 30, and the corners go up by 10. And here we go, 360 total bet. And let's see what we get. That's a 20 black, and that's a $360 win. We'll sure take that one. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin because we're not in session profit. We'll keep the bet the same. Let's see if we can get another win. That's a 3 red. That's a break even. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin. We'll keep the bet the same. We're 4 minutes, 30 seconds in out of 15. That's a 27 red. That's another break even. That won't hurt us any. Let's rebet and spin. Again, we're waiting for one of those 9 numbers in the second column that win big. That's a 16 red. That's another break even. Again, the break evens are, if you hit first or third column that's covered, it breaks even. If you hit second column that's uncovered, it breaks even. And here we go. That's an 8 black. That's a $360 win. Now all of a sudden we're up $270. That's incredible. Okay, let's go back to our original $90 bet now. So once you get in session profit, you just go ahead and spin again, and here we go. Okay, that's a 31 black. Okay, we broke even. Let's rebet and spin. Let's see if we can hit one of those good numbers. And here we go. That's a 00 though. That doesn't help us. We never want those, so let's go ahead and rebet, and then we're going to add 30 to the column, 10 to the corners, just like we always do when we lose. It's always the same, and I always like systems that always increase by the same amount. Makes it really easy to place your bets and remember. That's a 20 black there. That's a $180 win. We'll take it. We're up $360. It's time to go back to that $90 bet. All right, we're back where we started again, and here we go. We're 6 minutes in now, and that's a 21 red. That's a break even. Let's just rebet, and actually I don't think it took the bet on that one. Let's see what we get here though. That's a 21 red. That would have been good, and that cost us there. So let's put the bets back out there, and this will be good to show you guys again how to put the bets out. And if you make a mistake when you're playing, I was just going too fast there. Just remember that to jump right back on board, and everything will be good. You just have to reset and keep going. So we have a $90 total bet again. Let's spin, and here we go. That's a 35 black. That's a break even, and we're up 360. Let's spin again, and again that's a break even because it's uncovered in the second column. If it's covered in the first or third column, that's also a break even, and that's a loss. So we're up 270. Let's increase by 3 on the column and 1 on the corners. Here we go. 180 total bet, and let's spin. We're 7.5 minutes in now. That's a 13 black. That's a break even. So let's rebet and spin. We're still at 180 total bet. Here we go. And that's a 2 black. That's a $180 win. We'll sure take that one. We're up $450 now, so that means we need to go back to our $90 bet again. and spin. Here we go. We're back at the base level again, and we're 8 minutes in out of 15. That's a 6 black. That's a break even. So let's just rebet and spin at the $90 level, and let's see what we get here. That's an 18 red. Okay, let's just rebet and spin again here. Let's see what we get. It's a 36 red. That's another loss, so we're only up 360 now, but that's okay if we're only up 360, right? And here we go again. We're going to increase by what we started with, and let me fix that bet there. And one way you'll know if you do mess the bets up, and this is a 180 total bet, you'll know if you mess the bets up because those break evens won't be break evens anymore, and then you can get back on track. If you do that, there's another bad loss. We're only up 180 now, and here we go. We're going to increase again, 30 on the column, 10 on the corners. All right, 270 total bet, and here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 9 red. That's another loss, so we're minus 90. Let's increase again. Again, 30 on the column, 10 on the corners. And boy, a 5, a 17, or 29 would be fantastic. Here's a $360 total bet, and we're spinning away, and we're 9 minutes 40 seconds in. That's a break even, so let's rebet and spin. 360 total bet again. Let's see what we get here. That's a 21 red. That's a break even, so let's go ahead and rebet and spin, and here we go. That's a 35 black. It's another break even. Let's rebet and spin again at 360. So there is 21 numbers, I believe, on here that break even. So that it's nice also if you don't lose. Winning is what you want to do, but not losing like we just did on that one is important as well. Let's increase again. All right. Here we go. They fixed that one. Okay, now we have a 450 total bet. We still have our $2,000 bankroll. We're okay. We just need to get some wins. And that is a 3 red. That's another break even. So we need some of those 9 numbers in the second column, but it's nice that we're having all these break evens when we do miss, and that's an 8 black there. That's a $450 win. We're back to all square. We're not in session profit, so we'll keep the bets the same. We're 11 minutes 5 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 34 red. That's a loss, so we'll increase again. We're minus 450 now. So 30 on the column and 10 on the corners. And again, you can do these with dollar units, and then your bankroll would only be $200 instead of $2,000. We have a 540 total bet now. Let's see if we can get a win. We're 11 minutes 35 seconds in. And that's a 2 black. That's a good one, guys. $540. We're back up 90. At this point, you have to decide we're not in session profit, but we are back up again. So what do we do? You have to make that decision. Technically, you want to be close to session profit before you restart, but it's a little bit risky to keep betting at 540. But since we're not in session profit, let's go ahead and do it one more time. So here we go, and let's spin. We're 12 minutes 5 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 20 black. That's a $540 win, guys. So it paid off. We're up 630. Now we go back to that original $90 bet, and here we go. So that was a big one. And here we go again at $90. We're 12 and a half minutes in out of 15. And 30 red. And that's a break even. Let's rebet at 90 here. Here we go. Okay, that's a 1 red. That's a loss. We're up 540. Let's increase by 3 and then increase by 1. It always goes up by the original bet amount. And let's fix that bet there. Okay, we're at 180 total bet again, and here we go. We're 13 minutes, 6 seconds in out of 15. And that's an 18 red. That's a break even. Let's go ahead and spin again at 180. And here we go. And let's see what we get here. That's a 15, that's a loss. So we're gonna increase again. We're in $360 profit. So increase by 3, increase by 1. You get those right, and we'll see how much time we have left. Okay, let's go ahead and spin at 270. We're 13 minutes, 45 seconds in out of 15. So coming down to the wire here, let's see what we get. That's a 12 red. That's another loss. We're only up 90 now, so we need to increase again by 30, by 10. And we need one of those good numbers to have a really good session. We're at 360 total bet now. We're 14 minutes, 12 seconds in out of 15. That's a 9 red. That's another loss. So we're at minus 270, but we still have our $2,000 bankroll. Here we go. And this is a 450 total bet. We have about 30 seconds left. That's a 26 black. That's a $450 win there, guys. We're up 180, but we're not in session profit. Let's keep it the same at 450. But if you want to, you can restart if you get back up again. It's up to you, but that's a 20 black. That's a win. So look at that. All of a sudden, we're up $630. It's time to restart. And, oh, time just expired. So let's go ahead and clear that out so it doesn't spin again. Then we'll go over this challenge. We won $630 with the Cloud9 Roulette system by LAC515. And we won over $2,000 with the first system, Roulette Mastery, which LAC515 picked to go up against. Both had $2,000 bankrolls, and both had numbers that really paid when you hit them, and that was a lot of fun. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Also, please send systems in like this if you have some, and let me know which system your system should go up against, like LAC515 just did. And that makes it a lot of fun for everybody. If you're enjoying the content, please give it a like and subscribe. I think you'll love the people in this community, and I'm just really lucky to have such great people watching and sharing their systems. That's what makes it great for everyone. And please keep it up, guys. And again, like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.